finance markets, ideas, and training in the public sector. We grant 6 months paid maternity leave. We engage with our partner to ensure the protection and well-being of female workers, including those employed abroad. Excellencies, our delivered social protection programs benefit the poor, widow, abandoned, disabled, and elderly women. Under my free housing projects, Ashrayan, we give joint ownership to both husband and wife so that in case of breakup, the title is transferred to the wife. There are growing social mobilization against dowry, child marriage, and cyberspace harassments. It is now mandatory by law to use mother's name in all national identity documents. We are implementing a national action plan on women, peace and security. Exciting is our female peacekeepers are proudly serving in UN missions in Africa and other countries. Excellency, we condemn the Israeli atrocities committed against innocent women and children in Gaza. It brings memory of 200,000 women and girls who suffered inhuman crimes during our liberation war in 1971. It reminds me of the brutal assassination of my parents and other family members, including women and children, on August 15, 1975. It evokes the scene of thousands of tortured Rohingya women and children from Myanmar who sought refuge at our border in August 2017. So I call upon all parties to ensure humanitarian access and an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. I urge world leaders to end this horrific war, collective punishment and illegal occupation. We must remain united for part on behalf of our Palestinian brothers and sisters. All Muslim women should have their voices heard for peace. Here I am taking little time to explain my own experience. In 1971, during Liberation War, my father was arrested and taken to unknown place. Then my mother, my brothers and sisters, and myself. I was pregnant that time. When the occupation Pakistan Army arrested us, they put us in a house. There was no furniture, there was no assurance of food, anything. For more than 24 hours, we couldn't receive anything, no food, nothing. You can imagine that what was our situation. They only provided us just one blanket. And as I mentioned, the genocide, violation to women that we saw in our own eyes. War never do anything good for humanity. Not only that, in 1975, 15th August, when my father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, liberated the country and built up the war-abused country, he was assassinated along with my mother, my 3 younger brothers, 2 sister-in-laws. My younger brother was only 10 years old, and my uncle, auntie, and other relatives, about 18 members, was brutally murdered. My younger sister and myself, we were abroad that time. So we survived, but we could return home. We had to leave other country as a refugee. In 1971, when we were in custody, when my child was born, they took me to the hospital. But the day my son was born, at night, next day, whole day, that occupied army agent didn't allow anybody to assist me or didn't allow any food or any medication. So I have my own experience. I can feel the sorrow and pain of Palestinian children, women. I can feel the Rohingya from Myanmar, those influx our country on humanitarian ground. We allow them to stay in our country. I thanks to OIS and other countries, those who are helping them. So I want that peace should be prevailed. I don't want those people should suffer like this, suffer like me or those who are suffering. When I see the Palestinian children, my heart bleeds. With humble way, we send some medicine, something good for the women and children, some dry food. I don't know who it will reach to them. But I feel the OIC country or Muslim Ummah, if you are together, if you jointly stand by Palestinians, then they can survive, they can get back their own life and own land. That is very, very important for everybody, for us, for humanity. And especially I call upon my sisters, all Muslim women. Let us raise our voice. We are mother. We gave birth to the children. We brought up them. So we can feel the agony, the sorrow, pain, of our sisters, the Palestinian sisters and the children. Excellencies, I take this opportunity to make a few suggestions for women in Islam. First, immediate cessation of the conflict in Palestine and justice for crime against humanity, particularly on women and children. Second, say no to all crimes, violence, discrimination, and increased Islamophobia targeted against women and girls. Third, give added attention to achieving gender equality and empowerment all women and girls to meet SDG 5. Fourth, make sure that Muslim women and girls have the choice to present themselves in public in the way they want to. And fifth, Bangladesh, as a shining example of empowerment of women and their role in the mainstream, is ready to share our experience with other friendly Muslim states. I believe that if we want to develop the whole nation, then men, women, or transgender, all should get their right, all should work together, and all should get equal right. Only then you can develop a society, a country. Excellencies, YC is a platform where dialogue on this much awaited issue is welcome. Bangladesh very early joined the Women Development Organization, WDO, of the OIC, realizing its potential in women empowerment. While the WDO has started its journey, I hope that its mandate can be expanded to incorporate today's needs through a better understanding of Islam. Only then we can dream of an equal, peaceful, and prosperous world, and peaceful world too. I wish this international conference all success. Thank you all. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.